And that's the intersection we really want to double down to. Again, soil health, renewable energy, carbon sequestration, and well-being for both the better believers as consumers as well as the farming communities out there. And it is possible, and we're looking forward to do that on a large scale.
Your company is constantly evolving, and you're in an area that needs constant involvement to stay ahead of the curve. What's the future of WhatIf Foods?
We are definitely going and enter new categories from an application point of view. That's for sure, and we are gonna expand our existing categories with new products. But I probably would love to use that opportunity to take you along on a more philosophy sort of journey for WhatIf Foods and what comes hopefully in the next couple of years to come, because I think we have a better opportunity that needs doubling down now. And what I'm talking about is really because the way we are making everything, right from originating the Bambara groundnut with partnering farming communities in northern parts of Ghana, encouraging them to use biochar, making the ingredients ourselves, and then making the food applications, making the food, and then basically taking it to retail all the way through to New York, Manhattan, and other parts of the US. So it's that entire regenerative value chain that we have created. And what that actually presents to us is an opportunity to really explore the intersection between soil health and restoring the soil that has been once degraded from intensive agriculture. It is that intersection of renewable energy, because the Bambara groundnut grows in a shell, and hence the shell has energy in there and can be used in order to fire up, essentially for power. If you do that smartly, you generate biochar. With biochar, you then actually sequester carbon from the atmosphere into the soils permanently for hundreds, if not 1,000 years to come. And last but not least, another intersection is well-being for consumers. We call them better believers, as well as farming communities, because we work with them directly. We are proud of the fact that we have increased the profit, not income, profit of farmers who work with us by 300%. Wow. And at 2.5 acres, these farmers are permanently uplifted above the poverty line. And that's the intersection we really want to double down to. Again, soil health, renewable energy, carbon sequestration, and well-being for both the better believers as consumers as well as the farming communities out there. And it is possible, and we are looking forward to do that on a large scale. So because if we wanna fulfill the demand that we hopefully can create, then we will probably need about 20,000 farmers to do that in the next 5 to 10 years to come, and then generate all the energy that we need internally, be there for carbon zero, and sequester even further carbon, and maybe even participate on the carbon market through certificates. So that's our next challenge. That's where we want to go.
So you've given us a lot of knowledge, a lot of insight, a lot of optimism for the future. Tell us how we can help you. Tell us where to find you online. We've mentioned your website, but let's talk about that again. Let's talk about where to find you on social media. But so your website is whatif-foods.com. Is that the best place to go to find your service and your offers?
It's the perfect knowledge pool for everything that we do. We are very, very transparent with regards to the activities that are going on in our WhatIf Foods world. Please come and check our blogs out. Put yourself on the subscriber list and find our newsletters every now and then. You get updates from us. Of course, you can order online at our store as well. You can also find us on Amazon. Amazon WhatIf Foods, you will find our offerings, particularly the noodles, as well as the milk. And then over the past 6 months or so, we have really started to be in supermarkets and on the shelves, predominantly on the East Coast today, so the New York area, as well as in Giants further up north, as well as Pacific Northwest since last week, Larson's, and so on and so forth. So we are looking forward to actually get in more and more shops and bring our products physically to your doorsteps or into your local store and local shop. Please have a look at our offering.
That's fantastic. And from a social media point of view, which social channels are you on, and what's your name on those channels?
WhatIf Foods on TikTok is our most fun and engaging channel that we are using, particularly in the US, actually all over the world in the meantime. And then, of course, Instagram is another big one. Who wants to find out a little bit, probably a little bit more of the business aspect of things? Come and find us on LinkedIn. Here, I'm talking quite frequently about what I'm up to and what I'm doing and where I am and what I'm exploring. And that's about it. So it's those three major channels.
TikTok, Instagram, and then LinkedIn.
Yes.
Perfect. I love learning, and I love learning in fun ways, and that's definitely what you're achieving. So thank you so much. And the milk sounds great. The noodles sound great. I can't wait to go back on your website and go shopping. So thank you so much for your time today, Chris. And I appreciate your message of optimism. It's a great way to keep the day bright and sunny.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be here, to be on your show. And I look forward probably to the next time after you have tasted our product.
There you go. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.